I don't know what happened, but we'll start again from the beginning. So just that video that you had before, because we had some little technical difficulties, X that. We're back live again. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Transition Tuesdays for this Tuesday, August 16th, 2022. I am your host, Russ Williams. I'm so glad you could be here. Ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, I know you could have been anywhere in this world today. But you decided to be here with me once again because of technical difficulties, but you are back here with me, and I appreciate that. And more importantly, I appreciate you. So welcome again to Transition Tuesdays for this August 16th. Okay, man, I don't know what happened. It just, technical difficulties. This is a live show, y'all. Don't know what happened. But we are back here again. And you guys are here to witness Potluck Tuesdays. All right, this is the episode in which I want you, the Transition Army, to send me your topic and we can have honest conversation and discussion about the topics. Okay? We want to do that. And again, like I always said it before, like I stated earlier, and I said it again. Okay, great show we're going to have today, I know. But always, I love to state my intentions before I start every show. My intention is to give you the opportunity to laugh, to smile, to think, and engage in honest conversations about your life's transitions. So that's what we do here on Transition Tuesdays. So hopefully, we don't go out again. I got faith in Facebook. I don't know what happened. Hopefully, I wasn't muted. I didn't do anything to be muted, but things happen, I guess. But potluck episode, okay? You bring the topic, we have honest conversation about the topic. And I was just discussing, so I kind of let it off. And before we begin, we have Felicia checking in from The Rock. What's going on, Felicia? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. And Felicia and anyone else just joining us, if you just joined us, we have the potluck episode here, in which I would love for you, the Transition Army, to type in your topic we can have honest conversation about. Okay? So Felicia, if you just joined us, type in a topic that you want to talk about. Okay? It could be anything. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no holds bars. It could be any topic that you want to talk about. Anything that you want to talk about, I'm here for you, okay? We are here on Transition Tuesdays. We give you the safe space to land and to talk about topics that deal with your transition and deal with your life, okay? So that's what we do. We got Keisha checking in from the D. What up, Keisha? What up, though? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. Hello to you, cuz. Hello. And if you just joined us, Keisha, I think you just did. Again, I am accepting all comments. Just put in the space bar what you would like to talk about. Okay? What you would love to talk about. Because, again, and let me shout out to the Transition Army. Okay? And I'm gonna give you guys your props. You get everybody who's here. Hold on a second. Let me get my stuff together here. My applause button. Hold on a second. I'm gonna applause you guys. Okay? I want to give you guys your applause because you guys came back to the show when I was having technical difficulties, and I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. Man. Because again, this is a live show, and things happen when it's live. Some things beyond your control, but we are still here, and we are still doing it. So again, any topic, anything you want to discuss, type in that comment bar and we'll get it going. And I'll get it started if you like. I was just talking about number 45, the former president, and the dealings, kind of little cryptic, little things that he put out there about the FBI, about the temperature is really hot right now, and he has, what can he do to help to turn down the temperature? And the temperature is, the FBI came into Mar-a-Lago, had a search warrant. It took 11 boxes of evidence that they classified items, and because of that, you had some followers of number 45 who the guy was just killed where was that? I forget where that was. I know it was in a cornfield somewhere. It was a guy. He was at the January 6th insurrection, and he was just talking about, and he tried to get in. He tried to get at some FBI people, and he was killed on the spot. Turns out he was there to FBI. He was there to harm some FBI agents. Again, you have people. It's documented that people are saying, "Listen, we got the names of the FBI agents along with family members. We need to take these people out. These people are followers." And here you had number 45 talking about the temperature. I guess he's saying I got the ability to, turn down the temperature of all this was going on in the FBI. Is he planting the seed with the FBI saying like, listen, if you guys gonna try to convict me on this, FBI people, I can turn up the temperature really high if a conviction calls on the law of the Attorney General and the FBI, with the search warrant. Is that a threat? Is that a threat by the president? I don't know, but doesn't look good. My man Chris is back. Okay, what's going on, Smooth? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays again, brother. I appreciate you. All right, so Chris talks about monkeypox. Give us your insight. All right, monkeypox, man. And speaking of monkeypox, I know it was in another country. They had, they were thinking that they tried to assault and kill monkeys because they thought monkeys were spreading this monkeypox. Crazy, true story though. True story. They tried to do that. They were trying to kill off these monkeys because they thought monkeys was actually spreading this monkeypox. Which is crazy. That's totally not the case. But in this monkeypox, it seems like this deal is it's kind of a stigma that's attached to this monkeypox. They're saying it's like a gay. It's supposed to be like a homosexual type of disease, which is totally untrue. They're talking about how the numbers are really great here in New York City. I think we're the epicenter of monkeypox right now. It seems like the symptoms are, it looks like they breaking out, like, big lesions on your skin, and it's caused by, physical contact, and it seems to be painful. So I know right now they're trying to have vaccines. I think they're trying to meet the demands for vaccines to get vaccines for monkeypox. I mean, this is just crazy, and again, they're just trying to attach it to a stigma like it's supposed to be like a homosexual disease, which it is not. I think it's just a coincidental thing, with the numbers are showing you that. But, it's here's something else that we gotta, I guess, contend with for now. We're kind of almost trying to turn the page here with COVID, but then now you have monkeypox, and then there's going to be a vaccine for that. So I don't know, Smooth. Monkeypox, man. We just gotta stay diligent. Keep. Just do what we got. Now you can't. Maybe is fist bumping gonna be outlawed now? I don't know. We got Audrey joining us. What's going on, Audrey? What's up, cuz? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. We also got my cousin Natasha. What up, though, from the D? What up, though? Welcome to Transition Tuesdays. My family joining us here. And if you just joined us, like I just mentioned, we got my guy Smooth. We are on the Potluck episode in which I want you to type in your comment in the comment bar. Type in your topic, and we want to have on discussion about it. Chris let us off. Thank you, Smooth, with the monkeypox deal. My thoughts on that. We could do that. So, Audrey and Natasha, please send us some on that, okay, if you would. All right. Chris says, do you need to wear a mask? Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with a mask wearing on that, Smooth. I think it seems to be physical contact. It seems like that's how that's being transmitted from body to body, by having actually physical contact. So it could be, I guess, hugs. It could be handshakes, the whole nine. So, I'm sure they're going to look into that much deeper because they say what I'm hearing is what I'm getting from the monkeypox deal is it seems to be a painful type of disease as well with these lesions all over your body, and I heard it tends to hurt. So, and I think it has nothing to do with a mask. I don't think it's nothing into breathing or ingesting it, just like we have with, with the nostrils being open. A lot of times that's how coronavirus, that's how people are affected. That's why you wear the mask over the nose. And so I think it's more physical contact in that realm, Smooth, than wearing a mask. But shit, I guess things change, just like how coronavirus and, how COVID was, things were changing. The more that we knew about it, the more things change. So stay tuned with that. Stay tuned with that. Tell you, it's if it's not one thing, it's something, and how these diseases come about, who knows? I don't know, but it's always seems to be something from, and these things come at opportune times as well, because people still think that we out of coronavirus, we out of, COVID, we out of the situation. Everybody think it's all good, it's all sweet. People wearing all these, not wearing masks and airports and all this good stuff. It's crazy. Let's see. Audrey says, it is one thing after another. You just, let me just see if I can move this over. Hopefully I can. Hold on one second, Audrey. It is one thing after another. You just need, Audrey, actually your comment is like cut off on my screen. I don't know why, but let me just see. I'm just going to try to decipher if I can. You just need maybe to protect yourself the best way you can. Then I see something with a C, then toxic water. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try to, I'm going to try to recap. Let's see. Oh, protect yourself. Just got to protect yourself. Absolutely. Yep. By hook and by crook. Just got to protect ourselves. If it's a mask, if it's limiting physical contact, in big areas or people you don't know, we might have to limit our touches. Smooth says, will Kevin Durant be traded? Tell you something about Kevin Durant. I mean, here's a guy who's really putting the team in hostage. And keep in mind, people, the Nets do not have to trade Kevin Durant. I mean, they don't have to trade him. But again, if they don't trade him, but I think personally they need to trade him because it's going to be nothing but a circus. Here's a guy who said either you get rid of your coach and the general manager or you get rid of me. And how's that going to look if Kevin Durant comes back to the Nets? If Kyrie Irving comes back to the Nets? That's not going to work. Can you imagine the press conference that's going to take place with Kevin Durant? The guy's going to walk out on every press conference. That is not going to work. They have to do something. They got to devise something. I know people saying how Kevin Durant maybe can sit out the year. It might have to be that. Maybe it ain't a question about money. It might have to be that because that's not going to work. If they all come back, it's not going to work. How can that work? It cannot work. You can't have, either the head coach and the GM, both partners, they leave or I leave. Those are big demands by Kevin Durant. I mean, one of the greatest players to ever play this sport. Top 75 greatest players to ever play. He had those lists of demands. Let's see what the Nets do. But I don't know. It's not looking good for the Nets. It's not looking good for the Nets and the Nets franchise. Man, it just gets. I don't know. He's definitely got to go. Me personally, if I was the owner of the team, I just gotta cut my losses and trade Durant. Even though you're not going to get fair value for Durant at this time, but hey, you got to cut your losses because you don't want that circus coming back if everybody comes back. And we're not even sure if Ben Simmons is playing as well. So it's just a circus there. So Smooth, to answer your question, will he be traded? I think it's a must. He has to get out of there. They got to go forward. Kevin Durant, KD, has to leave the Nets. And keep in mind, the Nets, you are not going to get fair value. You might have to trade them for large pork fried rice and chicken wings. You know, you're not going to get equal value in this case, but you just got to get rid of the guy and cut your losses. That's what you got to do. And my cousin Audrey says, gotcha, and protect yourself. Yes, So hopefully I answered that. And I agree with you too, Audrey. It's like, yeah, we got to protect ourselves, you know, because if it's not one thing, it's another thing, and probably it's going to be more variants. And you know, I could just see with the monkeypox, get back to the monkeypox situation, you know, you know how you know, COVID was, you know, and then you got these different variances. So don't be surprised from this monkeypox deal. When we get past this one here, then we're going to have another variant of monkeypox. And then there we go. I don't know. I don't know, man. If it's not one thing, it's another. This is so true. Man, what else we got out there? What else we got, people? Okay, so I'm waiting to hear from who we got out there so far. They just left. Okay, so yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But again, I was talking about 45 as well. And again, I just want to make this statement that, again, if you see number 45, if he's able to, if nothing sticks from this January 6th insurrection, if nothing sticks for this New York tax evasion and all that, if nothing sticks from the Georgia elections with that, if nothing sticks on this guy's gonna think he's Teflon. This guy's gonna, you know, he's gonna be like he's above the law, and you just know, you never know, something, you know, it won't be nothing nice in 2024. Won't be nothing nice. And again, we got to keep in mind, sometimes you can't get the big fish. Guys, you got to understand this in this particular situation. Sometimes you can't land the big fish. Then sometimes the little guppies, they get it. You know, these little guppies become the fall guys. I see they're trying to bring charges on Giuliani on about the Georgia election. So again, if you can't get the big fish or the top dog, the little guppies get it. They become the fall guys. You know, that's what happens in these cases when you can't get the big person on the top. You know, so. But again, it won't be anything nice. Won't be anything nice, I'm telling you, for 2024. If number 45, if he decides to run, again, if he skates through all this, he'll have that sense of, you know, invincibility. He's invincible. And then I guess in this guy's mind, he'd be thinking, I'm entitled to be back on the throne in 2024. And that can be dangerous. That can be dangerous across the board. That really can. That really can. Man. Tell you. Do we have anybody else wants to add to the potluck? Anybody else out there? If you just joined us. If you just joined us, again, the first time when I came on, and I apologize for that. Ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, I had some technical difficulties. My feed just went out all of a sudden. So, but I am back again. Back again. So what do you? See if anybody else is joining us. Okay. No one else is joining us. Okay, that's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, if we were able to make you laugh, smile, and think during this broadcast, my good friends, you have accomplished something major today. So celebrate your victory. Celebrate your victory. As I play my theme music, see what we got here. Yes. Uh-huh. Woo. Alrighty. Transition Army, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming on and checking me out every Tuesday. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys, okay? Now, if you haven't seen this episode, and my past episodes, join us on our YouTube channel, Transition Tuesdays, okay? And when you're on that channel, please do me a huge favor. Please make sure you like and subscribe before you leave our channel, okay? Again, that's our Transition Tuesdays YouTube channel is just that, Transition Tuesdays, okay? So check that out, okay? If you haven't been following me, excuse me, you can follow me on Instagram at Russ Will Transitions. That's Russ Will Transitions with an S. Follow me, and I'll follow you back, all right? And also, I want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Sweet Candy Cafe, located in downtown Lumberton, North Carolina, which is the home of Southern Sweetness. So after the show, we are almost done, ladies and gentlemen. So after the show, make sure you go to sweetcandycafe.com and order your confectionery goodies, okay? They ship home and abroad, and Sweet Candy Cafe is about to celebrate their 10th year in existence. A decade of excellence. How many businesses out there, how many small businesses you know out there is celebrating 10 years? Not many. They must be doing something right, okay? So that, what you should do, go on to sweetcandycafe.com to order your confectionery goodies, okay? That's sweetcandycafe.com. Let's give in one more check-in. Audrey says the government does what they want to do, I believe that is. She says this will be interesting. Yes, this will be interesting, and we should all be locked in and tuned in what's going on. Stay involved in the process, ladies and gentlemen, because this affects each and every citizen here in the United States. This really does. Okay? So stay involved, stay engaged, and like my cousin Audrey said, this should be interesting. So check everything out, okay? Stay engaged. Please do, okay? Make it your point to stay engaged and involved in this process. So, ladies and gentlemen, Transition Army, as we say in parting, happy transitioning, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care, everybody. God bless.